Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for a very interesting comparison I decided to do. I want to do for all of you so you understand, and it's easy for everybody. You don't make the same mistakes I did. The comparison between the GROBO, the original GROBO, and a Spider Farmer kit. 62-inch, 27 by 27 kit that comes with everything. What's the difference? It's in a box, by the way. Here it is. Okay? I can't lift it, but I can show it to you here. Here's the box. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about each unit, positives and negatives. Okay? So, a couple things about Spider Farmer I like. You're dealing with dirt, or whatever you're going to put in these black bags. These are basically your flower pots, okay? You're not going to start in something this big. We're going to talk about that in a subsequent video, but this is what you're going to use. Now, the parts themselves, forget how they're packaged. Let's look at the parts, and let's identify them and talk about them. The GROBO, you really can't see much. You know, there's not much to see. You can open the unit up, okay? And inside is where the fluid comes up the 5 ports into where you have your coconut husk or whatever they use with your pod, your seed. Fans are running. Unfortunately, I have a problem with the pump, and I have a problem with Wi-Fi right now with this unit. So this unit is not connected, is not working properly, okay? It's a problem with a unit like that. Okay, now these units are manual. The one I'm opening up right now is a manual unit. This unit, you're going to kind of dial it in where you want it, when you want it, at certain temperatures and certain amount of light. But let's take a look at the SF1000 Dimmable Light. It comes with the straps to hang it. You're going to need these, okay? It's going to have to be hung. Don't be afraid of it, that it's going to be hung. Here is the unit. This is what makes the magic happen, okay? This is by Spider Farmer. It's what they specialize in. That's why I went to them. This is through Amazon. I shopped and shopped and shopped. This is $4.20, by the way. And on $4.20, the deals abound, okay? GROBO's having a deal right now also. So if you want a GROBO, if you want a device that connects with Wi-Fi, that you throw the plant in, you're going to be able to get that high. The growth looks like it's roughly a 40-inch, call it, maybe 39-inch. But on the inside it's smaller, so you're going to need a dwarf flower. On the Spider Farmer, it's not a tall unit either. But let's look further. Let's talk about the components. This is the light, okay? The key to growing. The light inside the GROBO is already attached, working, and is part of the sophisticated software, frankly, that they use. That's what you're paying for. On GROBO, and I have a discussion later with their customer service. On GROBO, what you're paying for is you're paying for the look of the unit. Obviously, I have 2 of them. I think they're pretty cool. You're looking at also that it's discreet. You want a discreet unit. Originally, we got the GROBOs. We were thinking we were going to put them down in the kitchen, kind of like a water machine would get put down. It didn't work out that way. Here's your filter. I'm not going to open it up, but look at the size of the filter. Hold on. Let me see if I can get to the filter and talk about it specifically, so you know what I know what I'm talking about. Filter looks huge compared to what others might get. It is. Its thickness is almost double what you might get from other companies. And that's what's going to help you filter the air for you around the unit and also while the unit is being used. Now, do not lose sight of this again. I'm going to come back one more time because it's that important. The SF1000 light is dimmable. That's what you're paying for. See the dimmers? See the switches on this side there? Once you hang it, it's dimmable. You can control this unit, okay? Other units, not so lucky. Keep it somewhere where you would keep something fragile. Remember, this is a fragile thing. You do not want it to break. Let's go further. Remember, I don't have to do this with the GROBO. The GROBO is there. It's already, even the one I don't have working right now. The GROBO is set up already. You don't have to do a thing to it. The blower, the motor, okay? You're paying once again for these types of things. It's a carbon filter, by the way, and the motor itself is a 4-inch 200 CFM. Power usage is 50 watt. Fan speed 2300 RPM. It's an inline fan. You can adjust it from low to high frequency too with the switch of a button. Now, I like that. I really do. I think that's important. By the way, if I got it now, I would have saved money. It's $399. I paid, I think, $408. But you know what? It's $420. So here's your motor. Okay? It's in there. It's in the GROBO. You don't have to worry about the motor. You don't have to worry about talking about the motor. You don't have to worry about installing the motor. Okay? Now let's go further. Here is the Thermo Hygrometer that comes with the Spider Farmer. Separate piece. Part of the unit. When you go into the app on GROBO, it tells you how you're doing. I emailed their customer service. They could log in and knew I had planted a seed. Pretty cool. Hope they didn't see me in my baggy pants. Okay, so the hygrometer is cool. The timer. You get a timer. It's on there. It cycles it through. You don't have to worry about the timer. Okay? So with Spider Farmer, you're doing the work. You are doing the work. You've planted the seed, but you've got to do the work. You've got to water it. You've got to give it the light it needs. Probably even have to give it the light it needs and the dark it needs. I'll have to look into that. But you have to use these instead of planting it inside of a little husk. You plant the seed on the GROBO inside of this. Put that in a hole. Put distilled water in, and you're ready to roll. With this, you got to put it in with, we're going to get some special dirt, and you have that going on. Now, the cool part about Spider Farmer, it's the truth, I understand, is the tent itself, okay? The tent itself is pretty light. I wouldn't be able to lift it otherwise. I lift about 10 pounds. That's my limit. Make sure you take the seed rings and put them somewhere safe, okay? But what you're doing now is you're getting past unboxing. You're getting past that. You're looking at these units for what they are, okay? I'm going to erect a tent, nylon tent that says Spider Farmer with a frame. Everything's in the GROBO. I keep going back to everything's there. You got to do it. Everything's there. You got to do it. 27 by 27 by 62. It's almost the same height. A little bit wider on the Spider Farmer. But think about what you want before you go out and spend $1,500 on a GROBO, okay? Maybe you can get it for under $400 on Amazon and have it delivered to your home. If you don't like it, you send it back. I'm not kidding. That's Amazon Prime, by the way. So these things are available to you. They're available to everybody. What we have to now think about, okay, is what's best for you. I hope you enjoyed this comparison of first-time units. The GROBO kind of takes care of everything for you if it's working. If it's working. Otherwise, very frustrating. I'm very frustrated right now. Or the Spider Farmer. And the Spider Farmer, if you follow pretty simple look at instructions, they look pretty simple. If you can follow simple instructions, you can grow weed. And that's what I'm looking for with both of these. So I hope I get my GROBO up and running. If I do, it's a pretty cool unit to have. $1,500, not cheap. If you wanted to go the other way, for under $400 on Amazon, you can get the Spider Farmer and be started on your way with everything you need. This is the Real Senior Stoner. I hope you enjoyed this comparison between GROBO and Spider Farmer. If you did, join the family. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, my opinion is my opinion, okay? The other thing is, send me your comments. I reply to all of them. This has been the Real Senior Stoner talking about the Spider Farmer SF1000 Dimmable Light Complete Kit compared to the GROBO Complete Unit. Thanks everybody for watching. You have a great day out there. Cheers.